Hi everyone, it's Miss Adine, and today I'm going to show you how you can use a lid for a container, maybe a ruler, and some simple coloring materials to layer our art supplies and make them look different. So I'm starting with a pink colored pencil, it's Crayola, and then I traced a lid and I'm going to go to a darker color so we can see more on the camera. And be careful that you're actually on the paper, not on the edge of the lid, and you can get a full outline. Now, if I use the tip of the pencil, you can see it takes a little bit longer and it makes a darker mark. That pushes the paper and makes a dent and makes it so that it really takes a long time to fill it in. You can see as I start to use the side of my pencil, it gets a lot quicker. It's a little bit lighter, and I do have to go over that more than once to get that same dark color. But in the end, it will be quicker and the paper will not be as dented. If I use the entire side, it's really fast. All right, now this is sped up a tiny bit, but not much. And again, you can see it's not an even coat. I'm going to leave it there a little uneven because I'm going to be layering a lot of different colors on top. Going to start with the purple. Now adding the purple right on top of that pink. And again, using the side of the pencil, not heavy pressure, pretty light pressure. You can see it takes multiple times going over it for the color to appear on the video. So as you're working, you go over it once or twice or three times. By the time you go around the fourth time, you're seeing the color. You can still see some white poking through, and I'm going to a darker blue. And I'm not trying to make sure I get an even coat everywhere. I'm adding more of the dark color where I can see the paper showing through. And I like the way these colors are starting to blend. It's really nice. And then, just do your edges a little bit with a little bit more care so you stay in your own lines. The edges really do have an effect on the overall picture. I'm going to do something to the center color now. Right, and again, I want to be a little quicker. I'm really paying attention to that edge. Applying a little bit more pressure and then lightening up so it's darker on the edges and lighter in the center. And just laying the colors, you can still see the pink. And now here I'm using the same exact color, but just completely straight without anything underneath it and giving it a pretty nice even dark coat. You can see those two colors are similar, but they're not the same. And here I'm just putting some dark lines right on top and around to add some design. And so you can see the difference between a light and dark pressure. These are the three types of crayons I have. One with paper, one without paper, and one that comes in a plastic tube. Crayons and colored pencils are almost the same, except for a crayon has more wax and oil and is softer. Using orange in the center. And you can see the colors a little bit. It's not drastic changes. It's just a little changes that add details. Add something new. Yeah, we should put our supplies away as we work. Now, I like the way this paper's coming. I'm taking out some markers. Now, the markers always go last because what will happen is they're going to be absorbed in between the wax and the oils, and whatever can get to the paper will stick. And you can see how it just really brightened that entire pink up and made it like orange and pop. Now I'm going to outline and put some of this pink over here, clean up my edges. add some design. Now these are the same techniques you would use if you were drawing a landscape or a sunset or a self-portrait. You choose your colors, you layer them with your different materials, and you see how they work. This is an abstract design, and I'm just gonna finish it for another minute until I like the way it looks. So when I add this red, I'm going right over the edge and right over the purple. I'm just trying to make it so it covers the white a little bit evenly, but I'm not being that careful about it. I like the way the orange is a solid color without any white showing through, and it really makes the texture of the crayon on the color pencil stand out as being different. Had all these colors been in the same material, it would seem a little bit more uniform and sometimes appear flatter. The contrast of materials adds to the visual texture. With these, I want everyone to see what they can do with these materials today.